Hello and welcome everyone to this part of the video where we will learn how to install and use Metatrader 5. What is Metatrader 5? Metatrader 5 is a terminal and a platform that helps us execute our transactions in our financial account, in our Deriv account, in our trading account. Without further ado, let's go to my machine to see what it's about. Enter deriv.com. Here we are already at deriv.com. And this is the site of our broker. What we are going to do is go directly to the trading tab here. You click on Deriv's MT5. Scroll all the way down to where it says Start Trading with Deriv Metatrader 5 MT5. It depends on your device. If you are on the App Store, Google Play, Mac, or Linux. In my case, I am on Windows. So I click on Windows and I wait. It suggests where to save. I chose to put it in downloads. I click save and you can see that it is downloading. Once the download is finished, we can click on Deriv in the software. So it will present itself as follows. Or if you don't have this part here, it's easy. Go to the folder where you downloaded it. It's there. You can double click or right click and open. It's the same thing. It's there. We click next. We will wait for it to complete this download. While I am speaking, the payments of 100 that I have to make, in less than 3 minutes, the payment arrived. I just received the payment. It was for the training anyway, so that's it. As soon as he finishes the installation, he will open it directly. Since we downloaded it from our broker, it's the Deriv platform. It's normal that when we open it, we can directly see this tab to open an account. We will select deriv.com, but in cases where you don't find it, it's easy. Just type Deriv, find the company, and you will find Deriv. I will proceed. We had already created, remember, we already created a standard account. What am I going to do? I will click here, log into an existing trading account. That's why I kept my notepad. For example, we will start by connecting the demo account. I am copying the username. I am pasting it here. I return to training. I copied, and then it's Deriv servers. Let's see the Deriv servers, the password. I pasted it well. I finished. And there you go. We have connected our trading account. It is there with $10,000. And to add the real account, it's simple. I come here. I right click. It's connected to the trading account. But this time I will start by changing the servers. My server, what is it? It's Deriv SVG. Doc. Deriv server, I believe that was it, if I'm not mistaken. I come to copy the ID as well as the password. The password is the same, but I will do this for formality. I come, I paste, and then I put everything is okay. And there you go, we have connected our account. I could close this. And me, as I am, you can search, for example, if you need a symbol, right click, for example, click show all. If you click show all, you will see all the indices and all the stocks available. Well, you can hide everything. For example, hide all, it hides everything. And then you come to search for step, index, entry, it is there. Well, I will go to my demo account to see how this works with my 10,000. You have a lot of indicators. I really suggest you first hide everything and then search one by one. Or you can voluntarily add step, entry. If you want to add volatility, it will depend on you. There are really many. But since I like to trade on step, I first leave step. What am I going to do? I right click and I will put chart window. In the chart window, we can see the chart of the step index. First, I will briefly explain how Metatrader 5 is presented. Here we have files, normal English files, to get a new chart, data windows, and other points. We will learn that during the strategy, connecting a trading account. Here, this is the view window. It's more important because it can happen that you might close a window by mistake, or even these windows by mistake, or even close everything. And I will see, people will really bother me. They bother me on Telegram. I lost your windows. It's easy. Here there is everything. Here you have the price windows. You have the data windows. You really have the navigation. You have everything. We can have everything in the toolbox. So you have everything. You can recover everything here. And if, for example, your chart is closed, it's simple. You right click on chart window and it is there. So I try to adjust it. It doesn't matter what it is. So that's it. In case you close a window by mistake, you have the view tab here. The insert tab is for, we'll see that later. Chart, I believe it's after. Tools. All of this will be learned during the training. And here in this part, we have our navigator to see our accounts. Here are all our accounts. You have several accounts. It will be here. We will write it here. Here are the indicators. You know what an indicator is, and we will see how to install it later. All the installed indicators will be here. We have expert advisors, robots, scripts, services, VPS, and so on. Here, this part is the financial part, where we will see our account and then transactions. And one thing is for sure, when you are here, our chart is displayed. The chart represents the price quotes, for example. Here we are on H1. What is H1? It is the time unit. There is H1 here. You can change it to M30, M15, M5, M1. When I talk about M1, it's still new for you. It's the time unit. For example, how to make an entry. Don't forget to click here. This is where we have the button to open, A, sell, order, or A, buy, order. It's very simple. We can modify the lot. All of this I will explain to you during the strategy. Really, each strategy I will explain. For example, if I click on the buy button, I must first accept the conditions. If, for example, the price drops by 6 points, according to my analysis, I said that the price will drop. To make profits, I must sell. When I sell, it means that I believe the price will drop. And you see, when the price drops while I have sold, I am making a profit. If I believe that prices will drop, I put sell, I sell, and if prices rise, I incur a loss. For example, if I say that prices will rise, then I can put buy. So buy is when prices are expected to rise, sell is when prices are expected to drop. We are on a demo account. If we were on a real account, we would already be in profit. But when we open this, for example, we are in profit. You want to close? Take your profit. I can close here. There is a button here, times. I can click, and when I click, you see, I made my profit, for example, of 2. I start again. For example, this time, I will put buy. I believe that the price will rise. The price is rising. If the price rises, I make profits. But if the price drops, I incur a loss. And when you see like this, -4, -2, -3, it doesn't mean you are at a loss, but your position is at a loss. I explain well. 1. A loss is when we close a negative position, and a profit is when we close a positive position. We can close it manually, or we can automate the closing of a position with what we call a stop loss and a take profit. What is it? For example, if I am at a loss, I tell myself that I can lose a maximum of $20. I will click on my stop loss. For example, I set my stop loss at 20 pips and take profit at 20 pips. I wanted to modify it, and you will see it added measures like this, meaning that if the prices reach 6 here, if it is at a loss, I can exit the market with that loss. This is called a stop loss. to stop my loss. This is how it is in the grand scheme of things. As I said at the beginning, losses are part of trading. Leaving with a losing position does not necessarily mean you are a losing trader. We can make mistakes in analysis and say, okay, we made a mistake, we close it. This is what we call the stop loss. But conversely, if the prices were to rise to those levels, I told Metatrader 5 to close with profit. That's why we call it take profit, to take the profit. And I believe this position that I set below has gone down, and if it reaches here, it will close directly. So that's how it is. Or what else can I add for good analysis? You can zoom out to see well, you can zoom in, and for example, if you want to see the history or the market, you see when you enter like this, you see how it touched the point here and then closed directly at a loss. And here in this tab, you can go to history. I had opened a position. This is the 10th of the month that we started. I opened the position here for $2, which we closed with profit, and the minus $20 that we closed with the stop loss. So you see that my account since then has been at 10,000. If I tell myself that the price is likely to go up, I made the buys, or conversely, I made the sells. What else could I explain? I believe that's all. Don't rush. I will explain progressively as we learn the strategy, how to set up the chart, etc. I believe that's all. You can also link your Metatrader 5 trading account to your phone if you are on Android or iOS or iPhone. Go to the Play Store or the Apple Store, something like that. Type Metatrader 5. Download it. Follow the same process, but this time with the phone. Choose the server. You type derive. You will set your server. The ID, the password there, you will log in. I use my phone more to preview my positions, but I do not make decisions. On my phone, I will take it on my computer, where I can install my tools, my robots, as well as my indicators that can help me analyze, which can make it easier for me. Now, I could decide if I can enter or if I can exit a position. Regarding this part of the training, we will stop here. And now, we will look at the advanced part. Thank you